Hello, I'm Wife Gaming, and in this video is the level up guide for Lord Knights. And if you're new in my channel, I've been playing and making guides for Ragnarok Origin since the first day of its official release on Korea server, and I can say that I'm knowledgeable to all the current changes and the latest updates of Ragnarok Origin. Also in this video is the efficient way to build up and the skill build of your Lord Knights. And before we start, I would like to shout out my fellow guildmates for helping me to showcase some of the meta builds. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so on your first day is just do all the main quests until you can no longer take the main quest, because some of the main quests you need a certain level for you to obtain it. Then familiarize the maps, the gameplay, and at level 30 you will start to notice the green icon beside your HP. That is the combat time or the battle time of your character. Each day you can use 120 minutes or 2 hours to gain experience to level up your character. On day 2, you can change job to Knight, and my suggestion is to hunt Muka, make party, or you can solo, because it has light granule, which is the required material to make Crimson Spear at level 50. Also, when you change job to Knight, your primary damage skill will be Pierce. Now that you have reached level 50 and crafted Crimson Spear, let's move to the next grinding spot, which is the Minotaur. My suggestion is to grind here up to level 60, because you might get lucky to have Minotaur card, which is the number 1 fundamental cards if you're a DPS and if you are participating in DPS. At level 50, the armor set that I suggest is the Eden set, and you will be using this armor set up to level 80, especially if you're free-to-play player. If you want more XP, you can start hunting Savage at level 55, and you will be grinding here up to level 65. At level 65, you can hunt Argo. This will be your grinding spot at level 65 to level 70. And you might also have a chance to get Argo card, which is the fundamental card if you're hunting Baphomet. Another reason is it has the required material to make Cardo Spear at level 70. At level 70, you can finally change class to Lord Knight, and this is the funniest and the happiest days of Lord Knight, because they are the current highest damage dealer throughout the current server level. Also at level 70, you must have the Cardo Spear and combine it with the Berescore Spiral Spear. And you can now use the Spiral Pierce skill. The biggest trick of the Spiral Pierce while using Cardo Spear is you just have to use level 1 or level 2 Spiral Pierce. That is because of the Spiral Spear Berescore. You will deal more damage, depends to your current weapon, and Cardo is the heaviest spear that you can use. At level 70, you can hunt Nightmare, and you will be grinding here up to level 80. You can easily one-shot this monster because ghost property monsters have low HP. And if you can't one-shot Nightmare, you can use Converter. Because in Ragnarok Origin, neutral element to ghost property monster will be lessened by 30%. After you consume the battle time, you can start hunting the materials needed for level 80 armors. The armor that I suggest is the tier set. Hunt Sky Petite for sharp skill, and Earth Petite for big soul. Now that you reach level 80 and crafted the tier set, the next monster that you will hunt is the Marionette. At level 80, you can start hunting Marionettes, and you can stay here up to level 90, but if you want more XP, you can hunt higher monsters. Especially you can start hunting the materials that is needed for level 90 weapons or level 90 armors. Okay, so now for the skill build. So swordsman, you just need to use bash, and then when you reach level 40 and change job to knight, you'll be using pierce skill and you need to max that skill. When you reach level 70 and change job to Lord Knight, you just have to increase Spiral Pierce up to level 3 and then focus increasing your Aura Blade and your concentration. For stat build, early game you just have to focus STR and then you will slowly adding Vit because you need more sustain since you will be using level 50 armor and then you will change at level 80. Well, that's all for now. And if you're wondering about the level 90 above level up guide, it will be a different story because at level 90 you will see all the possible builds of Lord Knight, and that is in the next video. So yeah, I hope that you like this video. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'm out, and peace yo.